I want to do a quick little video for you guys to let you know what our plan is for the COVID-19 reopening. We just got the phase 3 guidelines officially sent to us. In short and sweet summaries, that's what we're going to do. We're going to abide by those guidelines perfectly and do absolutely everything that we can to do that. But I want to do a quick little video, let you guys know what we're going to be offering, how much it's going to cost, how all that's going to work. But just let us know. Shoot us a message. If you have any questions, concerns, feedback, we want your input here. But we are ready to go, guys. So June 1st, as of June 1st, this is what we're going to be doing. Private training, one-on-one training, small group and semi-private training, what we've normally been doing. If you want more information on that in general, check out our website, talk to us, we'll fill you in. Online training, we're going to keep the online training going, whether that's general population, health, fitness, looking to lose weight, be stronger, etc., or sports performance, middle school, high school. The online training will remain. We're just going to actually ramp it up and make the online training a little bit more individualized. That way, those of you who want to stick with that, you can, no problem at all. You could also do a hybrid model of some online training and maybe just like once a week coming in here, maybe just twice a week, phasing back into coming here. That's okay too. We have a model for that as well. So, online training, basically we're going to send you guys a survey. You're going to let us know what you're looking for. So, what went well over this last few weeks, what hasn't gone well, what you need. We're just going to continue to update those workouts, those videos, keep planning, keep progressing. Again, we do not exercise here, we train. So everything that we do is planned, it is progressed, it is for a purpose, and that purpose is whatever your goal is. So we're going to continue with that. Just individual coach assigned to you, more accountability. Pricing changes. Basically, we can convert any sort of sports performance, semi-private or small group training session that you had before we had to be shut down. So any credit that you had, we will transfer that into private training, and we're actually going to make that cost per session of private training a little bit cheaper, just to kind of work with you guys during this time. So we can transfer all of that to private training if you want. For sports performance, basically all of your monthly expirations that you had, we've pushed those back through the end of August so you can continue to use those. And we're going to push all expiration dates back for like 2 months per package. Normally it's monthly. We're going to extend that out. That way you can more gradually phase back into coming into the gym here if you would like to do that. Schedule and pricing, talk to us and check out our website. Price change, small group, semi-private training. So small group trainings are big cardio classes. Those are usually 10 or so people. Semi-private, that's usually less people, like 8 or less people. The semi-private is more of our strength stuff. So we've tweaked those numbers first and foremost. 10 people or less is what we've been told. We're going to keep it 8 people or less. So our small group training classes, our cardio classes, those are going to be outside. 8 people or less outside, 6 feet apart, absolute minimum. And if it's like raining, something like that, we'll probably either need to cancel or move class, or we've actually created an option inside of our building, which is also within the regulations, another room over 30 feet apart with a whole ton of space. So we could actually have 8 people that are 10, 20 feet apart from each other. So we can do that here. It's going to basically be like private training for our small group training. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, more info on that to come. Semi-private training and sports performance. Those we have less people per group, and now we're making it even smaller. Now it's 6 or less people per group because for those classes we're doing strength training. We're touching equipment. We're using dumbbells, U-bars, barbells, plates. We're touching a lot of things, right? So we want less people. That way we have to share less equipment, right? We'll have to share less equipment, so we're going to have even smaller class sizes for those types of classes. Again, outside as much as we possibly can, always staying far apart. Anything that has to be within 6 feet, we're going to be wearing masks at all times. So, let's see. That's basically it. Oh, we have a flexible pricing option. So, basically, for $10 a month, you can now create this BR bank account, right? Where you can just give some money up front, 50, 100, 150 bucks. That's in your bank account. You say, we'll give you a credit so you can sign up for classes online. Then you say, hey, I want to come to small group training Tuesday. You click that, it deducts some money from your bank account. I want to come to semi-private training on Thursday. You click that, it deducts some money from your bank account. It's literally that simple. It's just a more flexible way where you're not locked into any sort of long-term contract, where you can just kind of pay per class, basically, similar to a punch card, honestly, where you can more gradually phase into coming into classes here. So let's see. Other than that, guys, once we walk in, we're going to be washing our hands. After you wash your hands, we're going to take your temperature. Everybody, that's absolutely mandatory, no exceptions. After that, after every single class, we're going to wipe down equipment. No sharing of equipment as much as possible, right? Masks within anytime that we're within 6 feet of each other. Washing our hands in between different, we have 10 minutes on, then we have like a little break where we're all going to go wash your hands, use some hand sanitizer. We got tons of hand sanitizer and hand soap. We're not going to put away equipment when we're done using it. I know that's weird. You guys are awesome about cleaning up after yourselves. We're actually going to leave the equipment out, set it off to the side. That way we know exactly what we need to clean. We're going to clean everything, but then we know exactly what we need to do some extra cleaning on afterwards, right? Then we're going to wait 15 minutes, allow that stuff to air dry, let the actual disinfectant spray work and not just dry it off by ourselves. Allow 15 minutes between classes using that equipment again, right? Doors and windows we're going to leave open pretty much constantly to circulate air. So that being said, if it's super hot, if it's chilly in the morning, whatever it is, you guys got to dress accordingly, right? Because we're not going to have the AC bumping too much. We will obviously if there's a safety concern with heat, but otherwise we're going to be outside, doors open, windows open, and it's going to be awesome, and we're going to sweat it out, and it's going to be great, and we're going to be safe, and we're going to be healthy. Let's see. Guys, that's pretty much it. As you can see, we're going to do all that we can. Now, everybody's got an opinion on this, right? Whether you take this super seriously, whether you think this is all a joke, ultimately what matters right now is we're data people, right? Training, science, physiology, like we are data-driven people. The data right now is telling us that we need to at least consider taking this seriously, right? And our government is telling us to take this seriously, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to follow those regulations, whether you think it's serious or not. It doesn't really matter to us because somebody does, and there's somebody within our family that has to go home to somebody who might be a lot higher risk than you are. So because of that, because the example we're setting with this community, because the example we're setting with all of our youth athletes, we're going to follow these guidelines to the T, guys, and we're actually going to be even more strict with them as we phase back into this. That being said, our service and our mission do not change, guys. Whether it's online training, in-person, private training, whatever you want to do, our mission remains the same. That is to relentlessly care about you more than anybody else ever will to help you crush those goals and dreams that you have. If you have any questions, feedback, concerns, let us know. We cannot wait to get started again June 1st.